Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah, this is Novius Beauty. I've got the perfect shirt for today's video because I've got a neck cream I'm going to talk about. So I think it was last weekend or the weekend before that, I took some pictures, and then on the settings on the phone you can do all these like fun like art styles, you know, like you can take your picture and have it look like a Picasso or a Monet or whatever. And the one thing I couldn't stop staring at on all of these pictures was how my neck was just looking just terrible, wrinkly and exaggerated. And yeah, so that kind of made me think, oh, I should talk about today's product because I've been testing it out lately. And it's a pricey product. I think it's like $105 or $125. It's the SkinMedica Neck Correct Cream. I actually have 2 bottles of it. I think I got this one from a subscription box and then this one from a luxury holiday box or something like that. So yeah, so I've got a couple of them. And yeah, so my neck has been an issue, especially in the last year. I've become really annoyed with how it looks, especially since I've lost some weight. It doesn't look as good as it used to. It's kind of more wrinkly and just not what I want it to look like. And I always sometimes get red and things like that. So I thought I'd talk about this product and then a few suggestions. So it's expensive, so that's why. And you know what? A lot of people absolutely love it. A lot of people bought the, I think it was the Allure box just to get the sample size, which, or not the sample size, but to get the product, which I think covered pretty much the cost of the box if you like this. So, okay, so here we go. Here's a little bit of it. It is very thick. It is very silicone-y. The second ingredient of it is Dimethicone. And yeah, so a little bit of it does not go a super long way unless you're applying it over slightly damp skin. But it has no real scent to it, but it does have a couple of ingredients that are technically fragrance ingredients. What I don't love about it is it pills, excuse me, it pills like crazy. And they recommend using it morning and evening. I cannot get away with using it in my morning routine because it will end up pilling, especially if I put one of those zip-up jackets on, and by an hour or so in, I'll just have like little balls of it on my jacket and my neck, and it's not a very fun look for it. So it's on my neck. I did 2 pumps. It's a 2-ounce bottle, so a little bit doesn't go a long way. I'll put a little bit on my hand too, and maybe you can see it a little bit better from there, but it's thick. Okay, so Dimethicone, second ingredient. We do have, so we've got Melissa Officinalis leaf extract, which is mint balm or balm mint, which is technically a fragrance ingredient. And this does have, there's no real scent to it, but it does have a smell. You know what I mean? It doesn't smell like mint. It smells like, almost like industrial, like after you get your oil change, that smell that's kind of lingers. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. So we've got Dimethicone, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The first 10 or 11 ingredients are all slip ingredients or slip ingredients, Dimethicone, polysilicone, glycerin, which is probably why it pills and gets that tacky feeling. Glycerin leaves things feeling pretty sticky. So we have 2 peptides in here, which is nice, but for something that's running so expensive, I expect to see a little bit more in terms of the peptides for anti-aging. This is more of a hydrating neck cream than anything else. For anti-aging, I'm just not terribly impressed with the ingredients. Now, if you're going to use this at night, I've been using it on its own. I've tested it that way. I've tested it under other products, and I've tested it over other products. It does not work under other products at all because of the Dimethicone. It does work okay under things like, I've been using it under copper peptide serum. That's not the, this is the copper peptide serum. And it works okay, but again, by the time I wake up, then I have little blue clumps on my neck, which I don't love. But aside from that, then we've got Squalane in here, and that's really, for the exciting ingredients, that's about it. We've got vitamin E, but Squalane, and then rice protein, preservatives, yeah, silica. I don't know, for the price, I know a lot of people absolutely love it. So you know what, if it works great for you, go for it. You know what I mean? You don't have to listen to me, but if you're thinking about picking it up, I think you might end up being more disappointed, especially if you pay the full price for it. If you get in a box, then it doesn't feel like as big of a commitment because you're getting a bunch of other goodies to try. Or I think this was a product for Beauty Pass. You know, on Fridays, there's a company, Beauty Pass, run by Test Tube Beauty, that does a product, and you just pay for shipping. And if you're in one of the first certain amount of people to order it, you get shipped. I think that's how I got the first bottle of this. So I think I ended up paying like $12.95 for shipping. So I think a lot of brands do it when they have products that are getting close to being expired, or they just want to promote their brand. They put it on this system and then hope people will like it and repurchase it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't love it. So for products I do love using on my neck, and I can say that none of these are like an actual marketed neck cream, although the Dermatology brand neck cream is pretty darn good. These are all just general products. I love the Skin Fix Triple Lipid Peptide Activating Barrier Serum, or whatever they call it. Triple Lipid Peptide Lotion Daily Replenishing Serum. I like this one. I like the Stratus Skin Interface, because I like the peptides in here for anti-aging. That's what my neck needs. It doesn't need so much hydration. It needs anti-aging. It needs anti-aging like on steroids. That's what it needs. The Geek and Gorgeous Peptide Power Serum is nice. And the Revive Serum, Telomerase Serum, or the Ultimate Serum are great. They're both expensive, but they're in the same price group as this one. So if you're thinking about getting this one's got more product in it and way more peptides and anti-aging ingredients. And then obviously Copper Peptide Serum. So yeah, those are my favorites. I don't like that thick silicone feeling. I don't mind silicones in my products, but when it's the second ingredient and it's so thick and then there's glycerin to follow it right up, especially at that price point, I would expect this product to be like 20 or 30 bucks and not the current price that they're selling it for. But you know what? There's people that love it. So if you love it, keep going for it. And if you think it works well for you, go for it. If you can add some anti-aging products underneath it to give your skin a little bit of a boost, it's probably the way to go. Adding a peptide serum or something underneath it is probably going to be more beneficial than just using it alone. But anyway, those are my thoughts for today. Curious if you're one that loves it or never tried it, or whatever your thoughts are. Look at the ingredient list and see, what do you think? If it's, water, dimethicone, cross-polymer, glycerin, polysilicone, 11, butylene glycol, pig dimethicone, propanediol, sodium acrylate, and then we get to the good stuff after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingredients, 10 ingredients in, and we get the good stuff. Which, a lot of peptides, when used in very tiny amounts, are very, very effective. So, I shouldn't necessarily judge it based on that, but it's sticky. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Leave your thoughts below, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.